Welcome back, guys. We are directly where we left off last episode, just about to make our astronomic science so we can continue down the research chain. So from what I noticed last, we just kind of need to set up this one more time and add in a few other things. So if we just copy paste this part and remove what's it called, the chests, we should be fine. And by chests I mean these. To be honest, we should probably remove all of that for now. That's away. So to make those, we just need supercomputers again, and we have the fluid right here, so that should be able to be made. This is still chugging along, missing these that are missing carts, so this is holding us up, but we just kind of have to expand that production at some point. So supercomputers for now, so we can at least get one made. What is going on? Is it the biters again? I thought we had that solved. I'm never making an outpost again. This is just so annoying doing it like this. I just have to make my Great Wall of Dgray. That is definitely the way you should do it. But this should sort itself now. And then we'll build a wall in the coming episodes, so or in between episodes, so we can get our base defended again. That would be very, very nice. So on with the supercomputers. I'd like to take you, place you right there, and change whatever you make to something else. Change you and change you to make this one instead. Astronomic insight. Get down some power and request what we need. 36. That means we can make our first cards, and that should be our limiting factor, is this one on these. So change that over to significant data. That is actually one of the things you have to remember when copy pasting things with certain conditions on, is that if you don't change it, it can go completely haywire and just produce so much, or it will produce nothing at all. So always remember that when copy pasting. So let's set it a bit lower. Let's set it to 200, just so it doesn't go completely crazy. Let's take these over here just to see it work. Ooh. Astronomic simulation. That means we have this now. We have that. We have that. And if you combine those three things that we're making, we can get our science. Oh, and it's made in Space Manufacturer. Oh, that's good. I saw that before I set something up. So this copy again, or pretty much just place Space Manufacturers here below. But I kind of want a dedicated area for it. That would be the best thing. And there's no loss on the fluid, so that can just run forever. That's great. So let's set it up. Let's just do it right next to this. One more copy. Oh, before I do that, remember to hook up this. Here we go. So, they're being active provided, that's fine. So now we can copy paste this. Take you, place it right next to this. Huge monstrosity. We can barely fit inside. That is fine. Right here. There we go. And then remove the supercomputers and get some space manufacturers instead. They are a bit bigger and they go out across this. So let's do it in another cell instead. I don't want to go out of over the border. So we can just do it over here. So if we just cut you. Just over here instead. Oh, I forgot some of it. Oh well, I'll just go grab those I missed. That's those right here. Oh, cut. God damn it. I'd like to get you, please. Down here. And then give an active provider. Fluids. To right here. And then get down these. Oh. There we go. And let's get our science up and running. This one. Can't mix fluids. Have to play somewhere else then. To some degree I like 0.17's can mix fluid mechanics they implemented. But sometimes it's annoying that you have to turn it and then move it back if you just want to place it where you want it. But it's not a big deal. It's just something that could be nice. So you say 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, we can just turn this. There we go. Then we should be able to place them where I want. Turn it like that. 1, 2, 3. I think this will work. Output, output. Need to connect it up this way. Here we go. To here and to here. So this should be what we need to get this up and running. Let's place down the things in between. Oh, of course, change this recipe. Why wouldn't it? Oh, God. Stupid thing. There's always something wrong. Because I moved it, accidentally changed the orientation. So you can go back here again. So right. I can place you there. What did I break? I broke something. Turn, 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 turn. Like that. Ah, there we go. Now it works again. And then we can set it up one more time because I made a small mistake. There we go. Stupid saving. So we say 1, 2, 3. Let's do this down. Active and passive. This also needs to have a filter on it. It seems. Oh. There we go. And if you request the things we need, will they come? Some of it will. This needs to be working. First, it seems we're out of barrels of thermal fluid. Are they all just being funneled up here? Let's just get a small amount. That should be enough to kickstart this, so it will run forever. Oh, might want a bit more to fill it up. But it should fill itself up in no time at all. Let's give it some power. That went in. Astronomic Insight is still being crafted. But we need to up the production a lot more. It definitely can't keep up with this small amount here. It's just because I'm missing these fluids. Oh, that's easy enough to fix. That's pretty much just copy paste it down. So if you take that and place it, do that. Can you find somewhere where it overlaps? It does. We'll just place it by ourselves. That is a lot easier to do, and then we don't have to manage it right there. These will always go in. This one has to go down. So if we copy paste that, and it'll fit in right here, and it'll fit in right down here. As soon as I remove this little power pole. There we go. Hopefully this will help it a bit. So hopefully this will give it all it needs to produce the cold. For these, that will run non-stop. Hopefully produce a lot more, and we definitely need a much better or bigger setup than this to keep all of this running. So what are we missing in space now? It's pretty much just these frames. And what are you missing? You have the blank. So it's pretty much just doubling this would be a wise choice to do. So if you make an entire setup of this up here, we should be able to double it twice. And yeah, let's try that. Come on, little robots, help me out. Power is still fine. Then we can get this show on the road. But why are you so slow? That's so sad. Come on, little robots. You're almost done. Just a few more. There we go. That's enough to hopefully power all of it. That should be as power you are charging. And there. So let's copy this one. This should be just nice and simple copy paste. Get you up here. Do it times 2. And just let it run. And 2. Mark it with some kind of way to identify it. We can do it with, this looks somewhat cool. So let's use that. And then we just need to get some fluid into these. That's steel. Oh, that's a funny way to steal half. But it should give us what we need to start this at least somewhat up. These are starting to work all the way down. I'll just go check why our fluids are so far behind. We only have this one that makes it. Oh, we're out of iron. That is a problem. We could do a smelting area. It's not that efficient in space, but oh yeah. I was like, is my key stuck? No, I'm just floating in space. So let's go back into to the safe platform. Almost went Julia Roberts in Gravity and just floated into space. Hopefully that movie ends well. I never saw it, but if she died, that would have been a horrible reference. So let's hope she didn't. Let's see here. And let's set up smelting. We're taking iron ore up here, so let's just use iron ore smelting. Where is it at? I had him before. Just can't find getaway trains. I would like to get that one. Thermodynamics Laboratory. That can smelt iron. So if you copy paste this, 1, 2, 3. Do a small. I can probably do the request from right here. If you just put it in the middle instead, I think that would be cool. And you'll request iron. I'll type it as here, get 50. And no, I'm not getting the 8% productivity and it's taking up a bit more room. But then at least we're trying to have some smelting in space. Because if this is viable, I'll start to just send raw resources up here instead. But look how much room they're taking. Oh, we can only fit 2 inside one cell. Oh, that's gonna be horrible. Let's move it out into the middle then. Because look, this is why it might be a problem to do all the production in space. We will need so much scaffolding. But that's not gonna hold me back from doing a mega base in space. That is for sure. And connect up some power. Right. Here. Oh, let's do it there. Oh, they need logistics like why ain't you connecting up? But there should be now. Destroyed, that's fine. So now we have some iron production in space. And our power is not liking it. So let's just fix that. Nice and easy. I have no accumulators in space because from what I've seen, the sun never goes down. Lucky enough. So we can pretty much just do just solar setup. Oh, I have one, that's a starter one. So we don't need to spend any area on accumulators. Ooh, and look at that nice yellow glow. That is pretty cool. So that means that is continuing. That means that this is working. We are producing more fluids. That is getting distributed out into the world. And yeah, then everything is good. Hopefully that means that everything will kick into overdrive and we soon have our first science. Yeah, not yet, but we should be oh so close. And look at this nice red glow. That is looking beautiful. Oh, have we made some? Oh, there's science in our... Oh, I have to go check that, guys. I think we have made our first astronomic science. Oh, exciting! Let's do that. That means that this can flow out. That means this just needs the data cards, which are being produced over here. But if we go and check... Yeah, this is more than fine. We just need to make or speed up everything back here. That begins with this. And they are working up here now as fast as they can. So hopefully, if we check the production tab, they are at 45 now. Let's see how low have they been. Yeah, they went from 27 all the way up to 45. So that should give us a lot more production if we can just keep this running. That is at least the plan. So yeah, I want to go check on the science. Do we have a new kind of science in one of these? Ah, guys, look at that. We have it. We have one. That's a start. Oh, and the rocket launched itself because it was full. Oh, that's brilliant. Everything is automated, just running nicely. Oh, this couldn't be better. Oh, this is so great. My entire system is coming together. That is perfect. So yeah, that is awesome. So now that we have science, we should probably also check what's it called, how fast we can produce it. It's probably gonna be extremely slow right now. If we check it, that is not good enough. We need more than 0.1 per minute. I can tell you that much. So yeah, let's start by increasing the production speed of that. It seems we just need a lot more of these. That is kind of what I'm gathering from this. So more scaffolding, please. Expand the area. Could also do it like this. Please fill up that part. And hopefully we have enough scaffolding for it. Oh, that's a no. So we have to go down and grab the rest from the rocket that doesn't also launch yet, because we don't have all we need. So these are working. That is working. We're producing science. So let's start to knock out some of the other science we just need to get researched. Oh, should we do it like that? Yeah, we have the blue science. What is the next thing we should work towards? Oh, blue astronomic science. This gives us space railway. Better solar panels is needed. It gives us, it gives us worker robot speed. That would be nice. And I thought we were looking at something before where we needed this one. Ooh, spaceship. Oh, right there. Ah. If we research this, we can go towards the spaceship. So with this, we probably don't need a cargo rocket on the planet. We can just go and come as we please. So that might be cool to get. We can also spend a ton of resources getting mining productivity up. Let's do that. Does also spend a ton of resources on the planets, where I think things are slowing down a bit. So that should, slowing down, everything's working at max speed. That's probably not slowing down. Nope, we are just spending a ton of things in space. But let's get this researched. It doesn't even look like it's moving at all. Well, that's slow. But fine. So let's start to scale up this production quite a bit. So let's go grab scaffolding from the planets, which we probably also need to scale up. Oh, let's stop this. It's not important getting it. We have so many other things which we use our resources on at the moment. So how does it look on the planets? Yeah, space scaffolding. We need to get more scaffolding. A lot more. So where is my little spaceship? Right there. Let's also bring back some of the things that's not supposed to be up here. Those, for example. Those we can take back. And Yeah, let's keep it like that for now. That wasn't that much, to be honest. So launch back to the ground. Here we are. Probably get this into space as well. This one is just filling up very nicely. And we need to go grab this. Can't this keep up anymore? Oh, it can, that's good. So our production, what's limiting us is heat shielding and solid fuel. Solid fuel we're making here, just not fast enough anymore. So that means this is a candidate for a small expansion. So let's just do that. Take this. I think we can fit into. We can. So add you to make some more solid fuel. These are full. And load into structures are working overtime. We can just do a small upgrade on these. So now we get them all to be the next tier of assembly machines. Should make them a bit faster. At least before we start to beacon everything. But productivity modules are still quite far away. Gives 10. Oh, you have productivity modules too, don't we? Are we crafting those? Crafting, oh we are crafting 2. Why am I using 1 then? Probably because 2 is quite expensive still. I need to check one thing up here. I'm using 1 or 2 in these. 1. So let's change these out and take 2s with us instead, so we always have some on us. There we are. Get 2s. Let's have 100 at all time. I think that's a good way to do it. And auto trash the first ones. Down to 0. So that means we will always have a bunch of productivity modules on us to use wherever we think it's necessary. Oh, you seem kind of stuck. Oh, damn. What happened to our power? Oh, we're just using all our power now. It seems we have awoken the beast. So let's expand our solar panels. I think between episodes, I'll end this one quite soon. I will start to grab some more land for us to expand solar into, since this is just a horrible way to do it. So I might grab this entire area up here, just go on a bit of a biter killing spree, wall it off with the laser turrets, it's a bit easier to manage, and then get some power, because look at this. Why did it go so horribly wrong just because I started, I put down the solid fuel? Oh, it wasn't solid fuel, it was this then. Did this small expansion pretty much kill our network? It did. That is not good. Not good at all, because look at this now. The robots are getting stuck big time. So I think this is a good time to end this episode with all robots having a hissy fit and don't want to work anymore. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll join me on Mixer, and like and subscribe on Facebook. No, YouTube. And then I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.